let go of trying to protect everything. See, as humans, naturally, when we go through a lot of traumatic experiences, we go through a lot of fucked up stuff in our lives, it gets to a point to where naturally our mind will start to form ways to protect us from being put into certain scenarios again, or having the same emotional things happen to us again. Our mind will create barriers. It will create protection for you, but it's not really protection for real. Like, it's, your mind thinks it is, but it's really just keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in one place. It's keeping you in your comfort zone and stopping you from expanding. You have to actually reach into the uncomfortable parts of your mind, the uncomfortable parts of your life, in order to actually grow and expand. For example, making these videos and stuff like that, it started to get to a point to where I felt obligated to make these videos because I knew I wasn't really being that consistent. But I knew that if I really wanted to, I can make a video every single day, no issue at all. And I felt obligated to make a video because, keep in mind, in the past, I've came up with content before and literally fell off because I wasn't consistent. I did lots of things in my life that I started building and then I lost it because I didn't stay consistent. Many different things. For that reason, my mind had formed the security mechanism of, okay, like, you got to force yourself to be consistent. You got to force yourself to put the work in. And then I was just thinking about it. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna force myself to do shit. It really don't matter. Like, I ain't even gotta make this content for real, bro. Like, I ain't even gotta do this. I'm doing this because I want to, because it's something I love doing. Like, why would I sit here and force myself and make myself feel like I have to? And that brings me to my point. Just do what you want to do, bro. Do what you love. Like, as long as you know at the end of the day, whatever you're feeding is what you get. So if you're feeding yourself destruction, you're going to get destruction. If you're feeding yourself abundance, you're going to get abundance. Regardless, though, if you can be at peace with being destructed, cool. If you can be at peace and abundance, cool. But do what you love, bro. Stop making yourself feel like you're obligated to do certain things, feeling like you're forced to do certain things. Because you know what's funny? Now that I actually let go of that belief, let go of the fact of feeling like, not even the fact, let go of the idea of thinking that, oh, I'm obligated to do this, I have to do this, or I fail, this and that. Now, I actually want to make content more. Ain't it weird? The fact I let go of that resistance of trying to force myself to make content, now I want to make content more. Bro, y'all can look at my videos right now in the past 4 days, a video every single day. This is the second video I've recorded today. I ain't even dropped the other one yet. Shit, like, bro, just because I let go of that resistance of feeling like I have to do something, now I want to do it. And that brings me to the law of detachment, because I've talked about this many times before. To actually attract something, you need to detach from it. You need to let it go. It's kind of like trauma. Think of trauma, right? You go through a traumatic experience. So you start to, I wouldn't say, like, you think you detach from it, but you really didn't. You attach to the security. You attached yourself to the survival mechanism that your mind created to keep you safe from going through that trauma again. You didn't really detach from that trauma. You just attached yourself to something else that made you feel safe. But in reality, once you actually detach from that, then you can really detach from that trauma. You detach from that survival mechanism. Now you actually start observing that trauma and you're like, okay, like, it was really just because of this and that. Like, okay, life goes on, cool, yada, 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 whatever the fucking reason is. Once you detach from the survival mechanism that makes you feel safe, now you start seeing the root behind it and you're like, okay, it is what it is. We in the moment. Let's keep going. You're going to continue to go through traumatic things. You're going to continue to go through things that are going to push you. But if you cling to them, you cling to what makes you feel safe, you're not going to actually grow. You're not going to actually evolve. Now, it's a little bit off topic now. Like 2 different topics in this one video, but hey, what's it fucking matter anyways, bro? We just spreading knowledge. That's funny. As I was trying to say that, the video just cut out on me, which just brought me to something else, honestly. Something I want to leave this video off on. I always felt like with my videos, like, damn, I got to at least reach that 10-minute mark, this and that. Like, and yeah, I like that. Like, on minimum, it's got to be at least like 4 or 5 minutes. But it's like, I never really liked having videos that were like only 4 or 5 minutes. It's like, nah, it needs to be at least 10 minutes. I like having a decent long. But then I realized something too. What I was literally just talking about in the video before this. Simplicity over complex shit. Like, bruh, even though the knowledge I'm speaking on right now is definitely some wisdomful shit, like this is definitely something that could literally change someone's entire life. Does it mean that I have to sit here and go on a whole hour rant in order to actually get that message across? Bruh, if I really wanted to, everything I've put into this video, maybe not everything, maybe not down to the full detail, but to tell you what you need to hear, literally would only take me a minute or two. Some of the most complex things are so simple. For example, creating, becoming famous, becoming a giant influence, doing things that people look at as damn near impossible. Bro, it's not that, like, it's simple. Like, yes, it's complex, but at the same time, it's simple because it's the little bits that actually build the bigger, like, that build the whole fucking building. It takes 1,000 bricks to build a well, probably more than 1,000, but you get the point. It takes a lot of fucking bricks to build a building, but it's the little pieces. When you're making content every single day, you're making music every single day, eventually those pieces build up, and that's what comes to the overall thing you're trying to build. So the most complex things are really simple. Live in simplicity. Stop trying to confuse yourself, trying to be the smartest man in the world. Like, bro, live simply. We're human for a reason. Save that and chill till the afterlife or something. But hey, that's a different topic. I love y'all though.